Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time visiting. Thank you so much for visiting today. So today I'm going to be doing the Evanescence book tag. So I totally thought that I was being original, and I thought I was coming up with this great idea. Oh my gosh, Evanescence is my favorite band. Let's just make a book tag out of it. Which I'm glad I searched it because someone's actually already done this before. I was a little disappointed, but I was also really happy to see that someone had done this before, just because I love Evanescence so much, and I love seeing other fans and love seeing any attention they get. So just a little backstory. I really love Evanescence. They have been my favorite band pretty much half my life. I'm 30 now. I fell in love with them when I was about 13 or 14. So it's been a long journey being a fan. I don't know if you've ever seen in the background, but I have a little bit of a collection here. I have my 10th anniversary Fallen album vinyl. I have the complete vinyl set of all their albums to date. And then I have this beautiful book that came with the album set. So it's so pretty. It has all these beautiful photographs in it. Amy Lee is just such an inspiration for me. Like, look at that. That is just so beautiful. I just love it. Amy Lee is just such an inspiration for me. I love her music. I've actually had the pleasure to meet her twice, so it was a really great opportunity. She is so sweet and down to earth in real life. I'll insert a picture up above. It's a very blurry and very bad, but hey, it's something. Getting ready to go to another one of her concerts this summer in May, so I'm really excited. I also have an Evanescence tattoo. So I love them. So I'm so excited to do this book tag. So without further ado, I will stop rambling and we'll just get into the book tag. So I have the questions on my phone here. Don't mind my Kroger pop socket. I know it's so silly. I work in HR for Kroger, so it just takes over my life, I feel like sometimes. Alright, so let's just get into the tag. So number 1. Imperfection, a book with a couple of flaws in the plot. So for this question, I picked Royals by Rachel Hawkins, which I believe this has actually recently been rebranded to be called Prince Charming. I got this at my local bookstore just a little bit ago. I think I was maybe in my last book haul. I did end up reading it already, obviously. There was a couple plot holes in this. This is probably the least favorite book that I have read since starting BookTube. My least favorite book that I've read since starting BookTube. I really did not like this book at all, unfortunately, because I thought it sounded like a really good story, like a really cute story. So it follows a girl, Ellie. Well, it follows a sister, Daisy, and her sister Ellie is married to, or being engaged to, the Crown Prince of Scotland, which I know there's no Crown Prince of Scotland, but it's fiction, so, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't seem, I don't want to say it didn't seem realistic, because obviously it's not really that realistic, but even for fantasy, it just seems so far-fetched. It didn't really mention it mentioned a little bit about how Ellie and this prince became together. It basically just said that they met in college. Okay, well, there's a bunch of girls in college, there's a bunch of people in college, it just, I don't know, it was just very weird. It was, I don't know how to explain it clearly. I just didn't like it. Nothing really matched up or made any sense. It was, I don't know, I just didn't like it. I'll try to form some better thoughts and go through it. Go over it more in my reading recap that will probably be going up after this video, but yeah, wasn't a fan of this book. Right. So question number 2 is Sweet Sacrifice, an author who is overhyped for your taste. Oh, and by the way, so Imperfection, Sweet Sacrifice, the names of these questions are names of Evanescence songs. So those are 2 of my favorite songs, which I'll probably say that for every song. I love their songs so much. So Sweet Sacrifice, an author who is overhyped for your taste. So for that, I picked Adam Silvera, which I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for, but that's okay, I guess. I don't know. I may need to just read more of his stuff. I read History Is All You Left Me, I believe, last year, and I just didn't really care for it that much. I didn't really care for the characters. I didn't really click with the writing style. I don't know. His writing to me wasn't as amazing as what I've heard. It was just very generic almost to me. It wasn't lyrical or like beautiful to me. I don't know. I mean, it is a contemporary, but I feel like a lot of contemporaries still have really good writing. I don't know. This might just not have been the title for me, like I said. I'm definitely going to give one of his other books a try, and then we'll see from there. But for right now, my pick would definitely be Adam Silvera. Alright, so question number 3 is based on the song My Heart Is Broken. So My Heart Is Broken, a book that broke your heart or is very relatable. So for this book, I picked Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. So this book didn't really break my heart, but it was very relatable to me. So the main character, Asa, suffers from OCD, which I do not have OCD, but I've never been diagnosed with it. I feel like I do have some OCD tendencies a little bit. But I do have anxiety, pretty bad anxiety and depression, which I do take medication for. But just some of the behaviors of Asa, I have just realized myself doing. I'm like, oh my god, that makes sense. Like, her mind literally works the same way mine does. And it just made me feel like I wasn't so alone, and like I wasn't just crazy or making this stuff up, that you really can feel this way. So that's why I picked this novel. Alright, question number 4 is based off of the song What Do You Want? So What Do You Want? A book with a bad boy in it. Or What You Want. Oh my god, What You Want. Well, why would I even get an Evanescence song wrong? I'm struggling, I guess. But for this question, I chose City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, because who doesn't love the ultimate bad boy, Jace Wayland? He is like my second fictional husband, and I just love him, so I couldn't pick anything else. Alright, so question number 5, Hello, an underrated book or author. So for this, I chose The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Spiegel, which I would pick the book as well as the author. This book is so magical, so whimsical, so beautiful. I love this story, and it has like almost no attention. It has like a small cult following, but it just doesn't get the attention it deserves, and neither does Peter S. Spiegel, because this man knows how to write amazing fantasy novels, and I just feel like he needs to be more recognized, and this book needs to be more read, so that's definitely my choice. Alright, so question number 6, Everybody's Fool, a book with a mean girl in it. Alright, and for this I chose Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, because Amy Elliott Dunn is a crazy, psycho, mean bitch, so what else could you choose? She is pure fucking evil. So that's why I chose this book. Alright, question number 7, Going Under. So a book with an abusive relationship in it. So for this book, I picked The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. Domestic abuse is a pretty big theme in this book. So this book follows oh my gosh, I think she's 17. She's a teenager. It's been like over a year since I've read this book, but her name is Eleni, and her father is a POW, or was a POW, and he is a veteran now. He has come home. He is also an alcoholic, and he is very, very abusive to her mother, Cora. So a lot of domestic violence takes place in this book, so that is why I chose this novel. And then finally the last question, so question number 8, Lithium. So an addicting book that you have reread more than once. So for that, of course, I chose Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Who hasn't read this more than once? I mean, come on. I don't reread books a lot. I've also read The Last Unicorn a few times. There's some other books, but this is just always my go-to book for a nice magical reread. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to do this tag, definitely go ahead and do it. If you want to make your own book tag using your favorite band, definitely do that and let me know down in the comments, and I'll definitely watch those videos because that would be just so fun to watch. I love learning about people's favorite bands and all that good stuff. If you like Evanescence or any of the books that I mentioned, definitely let me know down in the comments because I love discussing both of those things. But I will see you guys soon in a new video. Bye!